Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Welcome to online class. Today we are going to see the topic Life Mathematics in this exercise 4.1. First question, if 30% of x is 150, then x is dash. Here we want to find x value. Given is 30% of x is 150. So solution, given 30% of x is 150. That means 30% of x is 150. So percentage means it's 100. So 30 divided by 100. Half, replace and put multiply symbol. X, it's equal to 150. So 30% of x is it's equal to 150. We want to find x value. So 30 into x, it is in numerator. Denominator we have 100. It is in division. Division, if you are moving from your right hand side, it should be multiply. 30 into x, it's equal to 150 into 100. Then 30 into x is multiply. Multiply, if you are moving after the equal, it's division. So x is equal to 150 into 100 divided by 30. 0, 0 we can cancel. Then 3 table 1s are 3 5s are 50. Then 0. So x is equal to 50 into 10. 50 into 10, x is equal to 500. So the answer is 30% of x is 150. It's given. So using that, we calculated x. X is equal to 500. Next question. 2 minutes is dash to an hour. So here we want to find in 2 minutes it's a dash percentage. So what is the percentage we want to calculate in 1 hour? So we know very well 1 hour is how many minutes? 1 hour is 60 minutes. So let's consider, let 2 minutes be x percentage. So we want to find out that percentage. So we don't know that only we want to calculate here. So let's consider that percentage is x of an hour. Then 1 hour is, we know very well, 60 minutes. So x percentage, it's equal to 2 by 60 into 100. 0, 0 we can cancel. Then 2 table 3s are 5s are. So 2 into 5 divided by 3, 10 by 3. So 10 by 3 is it's a improper fraction, convert into mixed fraction, QRD form. So divide. 3 3s are 9, balance is 1. So QR by D. So quotient is 3, remainder is 1 by dividend is 3. So answer is 3, 1 by 3 percentage. So x is 3, 1 by 3 percentage. Third question, if x percentage of x is 25, then what is the x we want to calculate? First write given x percentage of x is 25. So percentage means we'll write it in 100. X by 100 into half is the meaning is multiply. X, it's equal to 25. So x into x is x square by 100. It's equal to 25. X square is equal to division, if you are moving that side, multiply. So 25 into 100. So x square is equal to 25 into 100 is 2500. we want to find x value. So square root of 2500. So x is equal to square root of 2500. We can split 50 into 50. So 50 50s are, it's a 2500. So the square root of 2500 is 50. So x is equal to 50. So therefore x is 50. Fourth question. In a school of 1400 students, there are 420 girls. Then percentage of boys in the school is dash. So here we want to find out the percentage of boys. So only the given information is total number of students in the school is 1400. The number of girls is 420. So first write number of girls in school is equal to 420. Total number of students is in school, it's equal to 1400. First to find out what is the number of boys in the school. So if you want to calculate number of boys in the school is total number of students subtract number of girls, then you will get the number of boys in the school. So number of boys in the school, it's equal to total number of students is 1400 minus number of girls in the school is 420. So 1400 minus 420 is 980. So number of boys in the school is 980. So we want to find the percentage of the boys. So percentage of boys in school, it's equal to total number of boys divided by total number of students into 100. So percentage we want to calculate, so into 100. So number of boys is 980 divided by total number of students is 1400 into 100. So 2 zeros we can cancel. So 980 divided by 14. So cancel 14 table, will get 70. So percentages of boys in the school is 70%. So percentage of boys, it's equal to 70%. Next question, 0.5252 is dash percentage. So here they are given in decimal number. So we want to convert into percentage. So given number, if you want to convert into percentage means we want to multiply by 100. So this 0.5252, if you are going to convert into percentage means we should multiply by 100. So 0.5252 into 100. So once if you are multiplying with 100, so 2 decimal will goes. So you will get 52.52%. So if you want to express as a percentage means we need to multiply by 100. So 100 will multiply, then 2 decimal will goes. So you will get the answer 52.52%. So next question, what is 25% of 30% of 400? So here we want to find out what is the 20% of 30% of 400. So first we need to find what is the 30% of 400. Solution. So first to find 30% of 400. After getting answer, we'll find out 20% of that above 400. So 30% of 400. First calculate. So it's equal to 30 by 100 into 400. 2 zeros we can cancel. 30 into 4 is 3 4s are 12. 0. It's a 120. So 30% of 400 is it's a 120. Next 25% of that whatever you are getting answer 30% of 400. So we got that is 120. So 25% of 120. Next 25% of the above is, so that means 30% of 40 we got one answer. That answer you can substitute here. So 25 by 100 into 120. So 25 by 100 into 120. So 25 table we can cancel 1s are, 4s are, then 4 table 1s are, 3s are, 30s are. So 30. So the answer is 30. Next question. If a car is sold for rupees 2 lakhs from its original price of rupees 3 lakhs, then find the percentage of decrease in the volume of the value of the car. So if the car is sold for rupees 2 lakhs from that original price. So what is the original price is given? 3 lakhs. Then we need to find the percentage of decrease. We want to find the percentage of decrease. Then in the value of the car. So first whatever it is given, you will write. So the original price of the car is original price of car is equal to rupees 3 lakh. Then that selling price is given. Actually that selling price is rupees 2 lakh. So selling price of car is equal to rupees 2 lakhs. So first we need to find out what is the decrease amount. Then only we can calculate percentage of decrease. So decrease in amount from the original price. So our original price is 3 lakhs. So rupees 3 lakhs minus the selling price is rupees 2 lakhs. So subtract. So the decrease amount is 3 lakhs minus 2 lakhs is rupees 1 lakh. So the decrease amount is it's 1 lakh. So we want to find out what is the percentage of decrease. So if you want to find the percentage of decreases, decrease divided by the original price. The original price is 3 lakhs. So into 100. So percentage of decrease is equal to decrease amount divided by original value. That means original price. Original price into 100. So the decrease is it's a 1 lakh divided by the original price is 3 lakhs into 100. So we can cancel 5 zeros. Denominator also we have 5 zeros. So cancel. So 1 by 3 into 100. So numerator we have 1 into 100. So 1 by 3 into 100 it's equal to 100 by 3. So 100 by 3 it's an improper fraction. Convert into mixed fraction. So 33 1 by 3 percentage. So percentage of decrease is percentage of decrease it's equal to 33 1 by 3 percentage. Next question. If the difference between 75% of a number and 60% of the same number is 82.5, then find 20% of that number. So the difference is given 75% of the number and the 60% of the same number is 82.5. It's given. So we need to find out what is the number of 20%. So solution. So we have to consider, let the number be x. Let the number be x. So 75% of that number. So difference means we want to subtract 75 by 100 into x of a number. So number we are considered as x minus. So difference means subtract 60% of that number, that same number. So into x, it's equal to 82.5. So 75 into x, 75x by 100 minus 60x by 100, it's equal to 82.5. So we can divide 0.75x minus 0.60x, it's equal to 82.5. So 0.75 minus 0.6, if you are subtracting, you will get 0.15x, it's equal to 82.5. So it is in multiply. If you are moving that side, it's division. So x is equal to 82.5 divided by 0.15. So denominator we got decimal number. So once if you are getting decimal number means we can't able to divide. So change into whole number means let's first find out how many decimal places are there in the denominator. We have 2 decimal places, 10th and 100. So multiply with 100 both numerator and denominator. So once if you multiply with 100, you will get that whole number. So x is equal to, so multiply with 100 means you will get 8250 divided by 15. So cancel. So once if you are cancelling with 5 table, you will get 550. So x is equal to 550. But we want to find 20% of the number is, what is the number? So we want to find 20% of the number. So already we considered let the number be x, that x only we got. So 20% of number, it's equal to 20% of x. So it's equal to 20 by 100 into x. So x value we got 550. So this is our x. So substitute in this x, 20 divided by 100 into 550. So 0, 0 we can cancel. 5 table, 2 5s are 10, 11s are 55, then 1s are 10s are. So 10 into 11 is, it's a 110. So the number is, so therefore 20% of the number is 110. 20% of number, it's equal to 110. So after getting x value, we will substitute 20% of x. So we got x is 550. So if you are substituting here, you will get the number. Next question. A number when increased by 18% gives 236. Find the number. So here we want to find the number. So first let's consider, let the number be x. Let the number be x. So here it's increased by 18%. So 18 by 100 into x plus that number is x, it's equal to 236. So here if denominator is missing means consider as 1. Okay, 18x by 100 plus x by 100. So take LCM. LCM is 100. So you want to multiply here x by 1, you want to multiply here 100. So 18x plus 100x divided by 100, it's equal to 236. 18x plus 100x is 118x by 100 is equal to 236. So x is equal to this denominator 100. If you are moving that side, multiply. So 236 into 100 divided by 118 is multiply. If you are coming this side, division 118. So cancel. 2 table. 5 2s are 10. Balance is 1. 18. 9 2s are 18. 5 2s are 10. 0. Then again multiply 236 into 50. So 236 into 50 multiply. Then divide with 59. So once if you are multiplying, you will get 11,800 divided by 59. Then cancel with 59. You will get 200. So x is equal to 200. So the number is, therefore, the number is equal to 200. Next question, a number when increased by 20% of gives 80, find the number. So here decreased number we want to find out. So let's consider, let the number be x. The number be x. X minus 20%. So 20 by 100 into x, it's equal to 80. So a number when decrease. So in this number only, it's decreased 20%. So x minus 20 by 100 into x. So multiply 100 here. 100x minus 20x divided by 100. It's equal to 80. So 100 minus 20 is 80x divided by 100. It's equal to 80. X is equal to 80. Division 100 if you are moving that side, multiply. Then 80 is multiply. If you are coming this side, it's a division. So 80 we can cancel. X is equal to 100. Therefore, the number is 100. Next question, a number is increased by 25% and then decreased by 20%. Find the percentage change in that number. So here we want to find percentage change in that number. So a number is increased by 20% and then decreased by 20%. So it's a percentage. So first let's assume that whole number is 100. So what is the change we want to find out? So with the number we can consider, it is easy to find the changes. So let assume that number is 100. So first we want to find it's increased by 25%. First, when we increased by 25%, we get, so if 25% increased means from that number 100 plus 25 by 100 into 100. So 100 we can cancel. So 100 plus 25 is, it's a 125. So increased percentages, it's a 125. Then it in this 20% is decreased again. So we get now this 125 is decreased by 20%. We get 125 minus 125 minus 20 by 100 into 125. So 0, 0 we can cancel. 2 table 1s are 5s are, then 5 table 1s are, 2 5s are 10, 5 5s are 25. So 125 minus 25. So 125 minus 25 is again we got 100. So in that 25 we'll subtract 25, 125, in that 125 decreased by 20%. So 25 by 100 into 125. So 125 minus 25 it's 100. So we don't have any changes. So we get back again 100. So therefore answer is no change. Hence percentage change in that number is number is 0%. So there is no changes in that. Next question. The ratio of boys and girls is 5:3 if 60% of boys and 18% of girls failed in your examination. Then find the percentage of the past students. So the ratio is given. So 5:3, boys is 5, then girls is 3. Then 60% of boys and 18% of girls failed in the examination. Find the percentage of past students. So first let's consider number of boys be B, let number of boys be B and number of girls be G. Then failed percentage alone it's given. Failure in boys is equal to 16%. That means 16 by 100 into boys. So this is belongs to boys. So 16B by 100. Then failure in girls is equal to 18%. 18 by 100 into G, it's equal to 18G by 100. So next we want to find out what is the pass percentage. So the total percentage is 100. So in that you can subtract. So pass in boys is equal to 100 minus 16%. So 100 minus 16 is 8. So 100 minus 16 is it's 84. So 84 by 100 boys. Then pass in girls 100 minus 18. 100 minus 18 is so it's 8%. So girls is 8%. So 8 by 100, that is 8 girls by 100. So 100 minus 8% is it's a 92%. So 92 by 100 girls. So pass is 92 by 100. Failure is 8 by 100. So it is given in ratio. So boys and girls is given in ratio. It's equal to 5:3. That means B by G is equal to 5/3. So let's take, this is equation 1. So add 1 on both the side. Both sides. We get B by G plus 1 is equal to 5/3 plus 1. So take, multiply. B plus G will multiply 1 into G. G by G, it's equal to 5 plus 1 into 3 by 3. So B plus G by G is equal to 8/3. So we got B plus G is equal to 8/3. So calculate G value. So G is equal to B plus G. This 3, if you are going that side, multiply. So 3/8. Similarly, B value is 5/8. B plus G. So first you find out what is the total pass. So the total passes. So pass in girls, pass in boys, you can add pass in girls plus pass in boys. So already we calculated pass in boys is 92 by 100. Then pass in girls is, it's a 84 by 100. So substitute here. 92 by 100 G plus 84 by 100 B. So next we want to find out the total pass percentage. So pass percentage is equal to total pass divided by total students into 100. So the total pass is 92 G by 100 plus 84 B by 100 divided by the total students is, that number of boys is G, number of girls is B. So B plus G into 100. So cross multiply 84 by 84 B by 100. Then B value, G value you can substitute. B is 5/8 into B plus G. Then B is 5/8 B plus C. So B and G value you can substitute. 92 by 100 into 3/8 B plus G plus 84 by 100 into 5/8 B plus G divided by B plus G. Separately you can divide the denominator B plus G into 100. So this commonly we can cancel B plus G and B plus G alone you will cancel. Then 92 by 100 into 3/8 plus 84 by 100 into 5/8. So multiply 92 into 3 is 276 by 800 plus 84 into 5 is 420 by 800. So the denominators are same. So add only the numerator. 276 plus 420 is 696 by 800. So we are into 100. So that 100 also together you can write into 100. So into 100. So 2 zeros you can cancel. Then 8 table you can cancel. 8 8s are 64. Then balance is 446. Then 7 times. So 87%. So therefore pass percentages is equal to 87%.